Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Baker and welcome to This Is What I'm Talking About. Today I'm talking about French toast. This is probably going to be a little bit different than anything you've seen before. I've grown a lot of fresh herbs in my garden this year and I'm trying to figure out different uses to use them. So I came up with something different. This is going to be an herb crusted French toast. We're going to start just by making the regular breading on the French toast. Couple eggs here. We'll add a little bit of milk to that. We're going to mix this all up. That's a little bit more milk. Make these a little fluffy. You can actually do this with half and half too. Make it real fluffy. Now, what's going to make this one unique to our mixture, I have went out this morning and picked some fresh rosemary, fresh peppermint, and fresh basil. Finally chopped it all up. We're just going to add this to our egg and milk mixture. I know, you're probably thinking this is a little weird. I've got all these beautiful herbs out there and I'm just trying to come up with different creative ways to use them. I tried making this the other day and it came out really, really good, so I thought, you know what, might as well make this one of the videos. I made some homemade bread in my machine the other day, so I'm able to cut real thick slices. I like real thick slices on my French toast. So we'll melt some butter here. I've never used this little flat griddle before, so I don't know. Hopefully stuff's going to stay on there, right? I don't know how even my stove is. We'll find out, I guess. I don't know about you, but I love fresh herbs. And I've got a bounty of fresh herbs out there. I've given fresh herbs away to like 6 different neighbors and 2 or 3 of the neighbors' friends. Everybody that walks by just compliments me all the time on the beautiful herbs that I'm growing. Alrighty, let's see what happens here. I'm just going to put our bread in here and coat it on both sides really good. Make sure your mixture's all mixed up and good. This thing really looks good, actually. If nothing else, it'll look really great. And we're even going to have a little bit more use for the mixture after we're done. In just a little while here. All we're doing now, we'll let these do on one side. Now, normally when I do my French toast, I always have eggs over easy. Not over easy. Looking at me. But in this case, we're going to change it up a little bit. I may have the tongs in there. The dishwasher. Need my tongs. And looks like it's bubbling up and cooking very nicely. Turn the heat up just a tad. Got some really good recipe ideas lately from a couple of my Facebook friends. We're going to, in the coming weeks, we're going to be doing fajitas. We're also going to be doing shish kebabs. Also going to be doing steak with some squash. And I'm still going to do my deep fries, but I'm still waiting on the vegetables. Like I said, I want to have fresh vegetables from the garden. I don't want to buy them. I want to show you what a difference fresh vegetables actually make. My garden's going great out there. My corn's already topped off, starting on the ears. Already pulled out about a dozen zucchinis. Dug up some potatoes. We're going to flip. Oh yeah, look at that, folks. That's what we're talking about. And those herbs just infused in there. Whew. This thing's going to be awesome. I don't know if you can see that while I get on the video, but that's looking really good. Going to do the other side for just a little bit. We're going to stand it on the edge. Make sure to get the edge done too. When you get it thick enough, you're able to do that. Regular bread, kind of hard to stand it on the edge. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. I sure enjoy putting them together. Just like messing around in the kitchen. In fact, every time I call my mom, she goes, "Are you writing down these recipes?" I'm like, "No, never thought of that." Because you could make a cookbook. And I'm thinking, I don't think anybody's going to want the cookbook. But we'll see. One of these days, maybe. And I just happened to think of something. Turn that off. I forgot to take my smoke alarm down. That dude would be going crazy. I left it on. Alright, that's looking pretty darn good, I'd say. Now, like I said, we're going to use the rest of this. Like I said, I normally would have 2 eggs looking at me. Without a doubt, I would always do that. Whew. One of my favorite ingredients, butter. Yeah, this is not little flat grill doesn't really stay in the middle that much. Okay, like I said, we're going to use the rest of this. Heat up some more. We'll just make some herb scrambled eggs. I never thought of that, and the other day it's like, when I made this, I went, wow, you know what? Well, I actually just threw the leftover away. After I got done, I went, why not just make scrambled eggs? Now, I like my eggs loose, so I'm going to put them on there probably not as done as you might like them. Of course, you can put them on any way you want. That's as far as I'm going to go. Now, see how we can do this here. And you've got your herb scrambled eggs. Without making anything an additional, you don't need to use any more eggs. A lot easier getting them off in a traditional pan, but it's looking pretty good to me. A little salt, fresh ground pepper, and of course, any good French bread. Ooh, gotta have a little powdered sugar on it. Not quite that much, but you get the idea. Here we go, herb crusted French toast with herb scrambled eggs. Tell me what you think. Now, I personally like pure maple syrup. So I'm going to give it a shot here. bit of the egg with French bread. Those fresh herbs come out so good. I mean, they just highlight the dish. And it makes it unique. You can use any herbs you want. Like I said, I use peppermint, rosemary, basil. Use a different combination, you know, whatever your taste like. I think you're really going to enjoy this. Now I can tell my friends and family, laissez le bon temps brûler. Let the good times roll. Keep those recipe ideas coming in, folks. Till next time, I'm getting ready to eat me some French bread. That's what I'm talking about.